Hi and welcome. My name is Shannon Port, and I'm going to walk you through today what it looks like to live an essential oil lifestyle and start using them in your home for you and your family. And so I'm just going to take you on a real life tour of what it looks like in our house and in our life to use essential oils on a daily basis. They are not something that we keep closed up in a cabinet. They are all over our home, and so I'm going to walk you through what that looks like. This is not just for crunchy people. It's not just for hippies. It is not snake oil. I'm going to show you exactly what it is and isn't, and how you can start living an essential oil lifestyle and really start benefiting from it. So we have a guide right here. It's called the Natural Solutions Guide, and the whole idea behind this is to help you find safe, effective, and affordable health solutions. So I don't know any of us who don't want safe, effective, and affordable health. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. And it's a really awesome way to really take charge of your health and your lifestyle. So we want you to know, first of all, that you have choices. So let's take a look at the modern approach to healthcare. So it is designed to manage symptoms. They are made from isolated synthetic agents. There are side effects, both known and unknown. We spend $6.5 trillion a year on global health care. Now, I want to put something into perspective for you. The U.S. makes up 5% of the world's population. However, we are using 75% of the world's medication. So just think about what that means for us right now. And then, are we any healthier? Are we experiencing better health as a result? So look at this cycle that we go through. We're looking at the symptoms. See how we're focusing on symptoms? And then man is producing things to address the symptoms, and then our needs still remain. So maybe you've taken something for a headache before, and you notice that after a couple hours you have to take something again because we've neglected that root cause. We've put that last. And so that's our modern approach that we've been so used to, and that's where I was 3 years ago before I discovered what an essential oil lifestyle looks like. So now let's look at the natural approach. Here's the whole idea behind that. It addresses the body's needs and root causes. These are extracted from plants. They enhance physical and emotional health. They are safe benefits without side effects. So we're getting extra benefits rather than extra problems. So this is what that cycle looks like. You see how there's much more of a balance between symptoms and the root cause, but the emphasis is on the root cause here. So nature is producing things that address root causes. What is actually going on in your body to cause that headache or to cause you to experience soreness or whatever it is. Maybe even a bad mood. What's causing that in your body? Let's address that. Then we are able to meet the body's need and take care of it in a way that's effective. And so that's the cycle that we use now. We use the symptoms just as an indicator. That's like, hey, red flag, something's not right here. For me, sometimes it's like stress. Stress could be causing it. So if I listen to my body, if I'm paying attention to what is causing the issue that I'm dealing with, how can we address that root cause? Then I'm going to meet my body's need and not have to worry about that issue coming back. So this makes a lot more sense to me, and that's what brought me to essential oils. Is I was stuck in this cycle, and it was so frustrating because I kept doing the same thing over and over again, and it wasn't fixing the root cause. And so now we use completely this natural approach. Our entire household has been replaced, and so that's what I'm going to show you how to do. And we're going to talk about why they're effective. We're going to talk about why they're safe, how we can use these on our own, and then I'm going to show you my favorite things that we have all around our house. So let's look here. Essential oils are effective. So if you'll look closely at the picture, you'll see a peppermint leaf close up. So essential oils are really simple. They're just the smell part of the plant. So as we crush up peppermint leaves or as we peel an orange and those oils are released, that's what we're smelling. And so we take just those oil sacs and we extract them and distill them and use them for health benefits. So they're going to contain hundreds of different compounds providing complex and versatile abilities to combat threats without building up resistance. So that is really reassuring as a mom, because I don't want to have to face something with me or my kid where I feel like I don't know if this is going to work, or are we going to be resistant to it? I don't have to worry about that, because God has designed oils to be both effective and protective, and it keeps us from building up that resistance. So as we talked about before, they work with the body to address issues and root causes on a cellular level. So they're going to work with every single cell in your body. So if you've got a cell in your body that needs support, there's an oil to support that. So let's take a look at a little diagram here. You see how there are threads to your body, both outside your cells and within your cells. And what's really unique about oils is that, unlike synthetic agents, oils can pass through the cell membrane, which is meant to protect the cell. They can pass through that where some threats hide. So if you've ever gone to the doctor and they say, you need to go home and rest and just drink a lot of water, there's not a lot we can do for you. The reason why is because anything that's synthetic can't get through that cell membrane. But because these oils are absolutely 100% straight from the plant, they are able to pass through that cell membrane and get to work on the things inside and outside your cells, meaning that we can address everything that we're dealing with. So the other cool thing is that these are really, really cheap. And so you might look at the price of a whole bottle of oil and say, oh, are you sure that my idea of cheap is your idea of cheap? And yes, don't worry, I'm going to show you. So they are really pennies per dose. So 1 drop of peppermint oil, just to give you some perspective, is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. And so think about that potency. Okay, we don't need a whole bottle of peppermint oil to soothe a stomach ache. We don't need a whole bottle of peppermint oil to relieve tension in our head. We don't need a whole bottle of peppermint oil to give us energy before a workout or help us focus for a test. We're using 1 to 3 drops at a time. And so each of our bottles here, this is what a bottle looks like. Each of these bottles contains 250 drops. So you're going to get a ton of use out of each of your bottles. So just keep in mind, we're using small doses frequently throughout the day, and it's just pennies per dose. So super affordable while still being really safe and effective. So let's talk about that safety component. So doTERRA is safe and 100% pure. Like we talked about over here with the cell, if there's anything synthetic in what we're using, it's not going to be able to get into the cell and work where it needs to work. And so we have to be really, really careful about which oils we're using so that they can provide the benefits that we're looking for. So if we've got synthetic fillers in there, something that they're using to dilute it, it's not going to work. It's not going to have the same effect. So let's look at the different qualities of oils. So first of all, the one that we're most common with is synthetic. And that would be in your things like candles and plug-ins and things like that. Okay, those synthetics are working to just add toxins to your body. Your body stores synthetics in fat cells, and so we're just holding on to those synthetics because the body doesn't know what to do with them. And so that's what we're most used to, and that's what we're surrounded with all the time. A lot of perfumes will use synthetic versions of oils. So just be mindful that that is only helping to bring your health down rather than build your health up. Then we've got food grade oils. We've been using those forever. So you'll find that in your gum, your salad dressings, flavorings, things like that. Food grade oils are not going to have those therapeutic effects that we're looking for over here. And then we have something called therapeutic grade oils. You're going to see every single bottle pretty much. At Walmart, no matter where, gas station, it's going to say, let me see if this one even says it. Okay, this one won't even say it because it's a doTERRA oil, and we'll get to that in a second. But any at the store, any oil that you're going to pick up, it's going to say 100% pure, therapeutic grade. I know Bed Bath & Beyond is the same way. That means nothing, okay? I could go out and bottle whatever I want to from a garden and label it like that, and the government says that's cool. There's no regulation on that. Okay, so that's a problem because I don't want to put mystery oil on my baby to help him sleep or to help with his teething. I want to know what I'm putting on my body and what I'm putting on his body. So then that leads me to CPTG. This is unique to doTERRA. They're the only company that has this quality of oils, and this is what it means. They are the most tested oil. By far, they have the most third-party tests, ensuring that you're getting every single chemical component that you're supposed to get, none that you are not supposed to get, and they're going to make sure that you're getting it in the right quantities. And for that reason, they are the most trusted, fastest-growing oil business in the world. So this is what that standard means. It means that plants are going to be harvested in their natural habitat. Okay, we're not going to grow lemons in Minnesota. It's just not where they grow the best. They're going to be verified pure. They're going to be free of fillers and harmful contaminants. This is so important when you're using this on your pets and on your kids and on yourself. It's so important that we're not getting harmful pieces in there. And like I said, we have stringent third-party testing to make sure that they're both authentic and potent, because what good is this wonderful smelling bottle oil if it's not going to be potent and effective, right? So let's talk about, okay, how do we use oils? So we've got 3 ways mainly of using oils, but this is where I'm going to kind of take a detour and just walk you through what my house looks like. And as you see these bottles of oil, feel free to jot down where I keep this in my house, where's a good place to keep this, because I'm going to be talking about a lot of these oils that are mentioned here. We've got 3 on the bottom. This is an idea of what a natural medicine cabinet looks like. Instead, we're going to be talking about some of these oils over here. And so as we walk through this, I'm pretty much going to be walking you through our household. Okay, so the first thing is, let's look at aromatically. Easiest way, by far, if we're on the go, easiest way to use oils aromatically is to take your bottle, put a drop in your palm. Maybe it's lavender to calm down. Maybe it's wild orange to put yourself in a better mood. Maybe it's peppermint for a boost of energy. We're going to rub it in our palms, and you can either just cup your hands in and take a deep breath like this. Okay, the oils are going straight through that olfactory nerve and getting right to work because they know what to do. So you can do that, or you can kind of make a mini inhaler on your hand like this, especially with peppermint or breathe oil. You can see peppermint at the bottom there. Helps to cool the body, helps you to stay alert and relieve head tension. It's going to help clear out your sinuses like in no time flat. So clear breathing, upset stomach. So if you've got car sickness or anything like that, this exact thing right here. So you take this, cup it, and just take a deep breath in. Okay, and you can hold it. And then it's also absorbing into our skin and getting to work. Within 20 minutes, this oil is going to be in every cell of my body, doing everything that it can to support the body. Okay, so the easiest dummy-proof way to use oils is to put them in a diffuser. Okay, so what that looks like is, here's an example of a diffuser. I have one sitting right next to me in my office. You take the lid off, you pour water in, you put a few drops of oil in, put the lid back on, press start. Okay, we have one in each room, and I keep the oils for each diffuser right next to the diffuser so that I don't have to go hunting around the house for them. So in my office, for example, I have Motivate and Spearmint for energy and focus. And so every morning I'll just walk around with a pitcher of water, take all the lids off, fill them all up with water, put their drops of oil in, and lids back on, press go. And then every single room that I'm walking into is benefiting my health, both my airways, helping me to have clear breathing. It's boosting my mood. That is primarily why I diffuse, is so that I have a good smelling house that is also positively benefiting my mental state, because I just need that. I need that extra support. And it's so nice when, people walk in and they go, oh, like your house smells so good. I just want to sit here and smell for a second. And people actually do that at our house. It helps people to feel better. It also helps to freshen the air, so we can also use this for immune support and for cleaning our environment. If we've had bugs in the house, if we just had a party and a bunch of people over and that germs are in and out, we can help to purify the air that way as well. So all around our house we've got diffusers set up. We always diffuse oils like lavender and Breathe and On Guard, for clear breathing, for stress relief, for good sleep. And so I'll show you those over here. We've got Breathe. That one helps my husband not to snore, so does lavender. Serenity is for really, really good restful sleep so that you wake up actually feeling like you slept. Frankincense is a great one for just that mental support. So we diffuse frankincense in the kitchen along with peace, and wild orange for just good, calm moods in the kitchen. Breathe and serenity in our bedroom at night. So yeah, that's what it looks like to diffuse. So you want to get one in every room if possible. Leave the bottles next to the diffuser so that's really easy. Find your favorite blends and whatever your family needs and stick those oils there. Alright, so the second way is to use them topically. So you can see we apply them to the bottoms of the feet because that is where the oils can absorb the fastest and get to work the fastest. So if you are needing full body extra support, you want to put them on the bottoms of your feet. Also, that is really beneficial, just real life. If you don't love the smell of an oil, which there are some oils that we just don't love the smell of, and that's okay, but they have so many good properties. It's like, don't love the smell of this particular oil personally, but I want the benefits. And so easy way to do that is to put them on the bottom of your feet, put your socks on, done. This is also, as you can see, easy way to use them with our kids. So I will get a roller ball of oils, and so that is just like this. Looks like this. It's got a cap. It's already got what we call coconut oil in it, liquid coconut oil, so it's going to stay liquid. It's got a roller ball, and so as we roll it, that oil is just being applied evenly. And so every night on my son's feet, we will roll down his spine and on the bottoms of his feet for sleep support, for emotional support, and for immune support. And so super easy way to use oils for our kids. You'll see that we can also use them topically if we have a localized issue. Like if I've got soreness in my shoulder, I'm going to roll or apply topically that deep blue that you see here. I'm going to apply that directly where I have it. So I've got muscle knots on my back. I'm going to put them right there. I've got soreness in my calves from running. I don't run. I do like to work out, but not run. But if you've got soreness like that in your calves, put on your calves. If you've got a bruise that you're trying to clear up, there you go. If you've got a blemish, you're going to put it right there. Wrinkles, same thing. You're going to put it right there. You wouldn't put them on the bottom of your feet for wrinkles. So it makes sense. It's, it's kind of, that's what's nice about this is it's really common sense. You're going to use them where you need them. So topically, this is what we do. So we have rollers galore, okay? There are emotional oils like this. This one's called Passion. I'll just show you how we use this. So most common way when I'm out and about or if I'm just around the house, I'll roll kind of a circle of oils, rub them in because I want that to be utilized. Okay, so I'm smelling it already, but usually when I first apply it, I do this. Take a deep breath in, I'm going to start feeling that same thing, just like when you walk in a coffee shop or, walk in, somebody's just baked cookies and you just want to take that deep breath in. I also roll it behind my ears, as you saw here, sometimes on the back of my neck. So that's how I use a roller. We have these that are safely diluted for, these ones from doTERRA are safely diluted for kids. And so we keep those all around the house. So I keep some mood ones in my purse. I keep ones for hormone support, but I'm going to put those where I need to use them. So if I want to use them, let's say I wanted to target wrinkles around my eyes, I'm probably going to put that on my bathroom counter so that I remember to use it every morning, because the more frequently we use small amounts of oils, the more effective they're going to be. Okay, so that is topically. Now let's talk about internally. So I have with me pretty much all the time, you're going to see my sidekick here. This is my stainless steel cup. And so the reason why we use stainless steel or glass, like you might see a glass water bottle like this, the reason why we use stainless steel or glass is because most of the time we're going to put citrus oils in our water. And you can see the one here is On Guard, and that one does have citrus oils in it. Citrus oils and plastics don't really mix, or I guess I should say they really do mix well. Citrus oils are going to break down the plastic and dissolve it into your water. Okay, you don't want to be drinking plastic. We're trying to do the opposite of that. So I like to put my favorite oils in here are tangerine, that's my favorite flavor. And then grapefruit is my second favorite because of the flavor and the benefit. Most people like to put lemon in there. Huge liver detox support. So as we're detoxing our homes and switching out toxic things for non-toxic things, we're going to be shaking loose those toxins in our body that we've been storing up. And so we use citrus oils in our water to help the body flush those out in a way that is most efficient and effective. And so everybody kind of has their own daily oil that they use in their water. I tend to go with grapefruit. Most people, I would say, choose lemon. On Guard is kind of a spicy, like cinnamony type. It reminds me of when you take those oranges and you put cloves in them around the holidays. That's kind of what On Guard is like. So On Guard is immune support, helps support healthy respiratory function. It is also great for cleaning and diffusing, but we can use it internally for that immune support primarily. Okay, so you see lemon, like I talked about over here, naturally cleanses the body. Good for an irritated throat, cleans surfaces, neutralizes odor, all those sorts of things. So here's how you know if you can put it in your water. I'll just show you two examples. So we have lime, for example. Okay, you see how lime has right here, supplement effect. Okay, that means you can use it internally. You can put it in an empty vitamin cap and take it internally. Or you can put it in your water, so long as it's stainless steel or glass. Then I'm going to show you holiday pieces, one of the Christmas specials. So this one I love, love, love. But do you see, as I twirled it around, no supplement effects? That's because this one is not meant to be used that way. Like, we don't need to drink holiday piece, but it is delightful to diffuse. Love that one. So, that's how you're going to know if you can use it in your water or not. Okay, so topically too, I forgot to mention that we always use fractionated coconut oil. I'm trying to look for my bottle. Fractionated coconut oil looks like this right here. So you're always going to want to have that in your house. Two reasons. When we use oils topically, you want to put that on there because some oils like cinnamon and oregano are hot oils. They're going to be too warming and maybe uncomfortable to the skin. But when we put coconut oil, it is going to alleviate that. We're not going to have that problem. It's also going to make it safe for kids. So we're going to use a tiny bit of oil and mix it with coconut oil to make it a safe concentration for kids. It is also good, maybe I'm the only one this ever happened to, but we never want to get oils in our eyes, ears, or nose. But let's just say something crazy happens and you roll too much of an oil above your eyes or over your sinuses or for head tension, and you experience an oil in your eye. Okay, you need some fractionated coconut oil in your house to help alleviate that. Or if deep blue is too intense for you, maybe you need coconut oil to help alleviate that. So everybody needs a bottle of coconut oil in their house, if not multiple. We love to buy the pump tops from doTERRA. So it basically turns it into a soap pump, and it's super easy just to put a drop of oil in our hand, pump fractionated coconut oil, apply it topically or whatever we need to do. We can also fill our own roller bottles that way, and so super easy. Let's see. So we talked about how the whole idea behind this is to detox our bodies so that our bodies can function the way they're supposed to. And so let's look at just what this detox house looks like. Okay, so this is our favorite diffuser. This one is called the Lumo. Kids love it because it changes colors if you want it to. We typically use ours with the lights off because our 10-month-old is at the age where anything flashy is worth grabbing right now. So we keep ours with the light off. So if you like to sleep in total darkness, you definitely can with these diffusers. Or for older kids, you might want to use it as a night light, so that's really cool. This one runs for 2, 5, or 10 hours, so it's always our nighttime diffuser. It's also the one we use in our living room because I want to just set it in the morning and not have to worry about setting it later on. So I set it in the morning, hit go, and it goes 10 hours. Okay, so in the living room, I'm going to use uplifting oils like wild orange, lemon, elevation. So that's what I use out in the living room, bergamot, all the happy oils. Let's see, past tense I keep in my purse for when I get tension. Usually I experience the most tension when I'm out and about, so I keep that one in my purse. And I will roll that on my neck and up the back of my neck, on my shoulders. Where I'm feeling that tension, that might be contributing to pain in my head. Correctex we also keep in the car, in a purse, diaper bag. That's kind of like your emergency thing. It's also good if you have to prick your fingers daily. That is an excellent thing to help with the pain and the bleeding. If somebody gets a scrape while we're at the park, that's what you want to grab for. It's also good as kind of a healing lip balm. Just use a little bit in the winter, and it's great for that. Lavender for things like bug bites, or if you are experiencing all that sneezing and watering eyes in the springtime. Lavender and melaleuca, so those are side by side. Lavender and melaleuca are great when mixed with frankincense for pretty much anything, but mostly skin and immune support. But we kind of make an anything spray, and so we can mix up like a bottle like this with coconut oil, lavender, melaleuca, frankincense, and that is pretty much your all-purpose spray right there. Let's see, peppermint, we're going to use that for anything respiratory or digestive or focus or energy, things like that. Wild orange is very uplifting. It's also cleansing. We can clean with it. We can put it in our water. Breathe is one of those oils I said we diffuse at night in our bedroom so that we are not snoring and we're sleeping well. This is a breathe stick. It's kind of like a vapor rub, and so you can just rub this. This is great for athletes who maybe struggle with breathing due to activity, and so you can just, before a sporting event, during a sporting event, runners would be the same way. People who are dealing with those seasonal issues, if you've got a cold, excellent. So you can put it on your chest or on the bottoms of your feet or both for extra benefits. Digestion, when you or someone in your family has experienced digestive issues, you know that can hold up really the whole day. So digestion is one of those ones where you're not like, I don't think we have digestive issues. I think we can just wait and order that one later. You want to have that kind of oil right away because when you're experiencing that, it's too late to wait 2 days for shipping, So that's one of those ones you want to have in your medicine cabinet. Aroma Touch is a great massage oil. I prefer that one to deep blue. My husband prefers deep blue for things like soreness and tension, tight muscles. I prefer Aroma Touch. We just respond a little bit differently. And so that one's a great one. It's good stress oil as well. We use On Guard hand soap around our house because not only is it cleaning our hands, it's also supporting our immune system. So we're getting an immune system boost every time we're washing our hands, rather than just wiping out all the bacteria. So then we also use Hair Care by doTERRA. I absolutely love this. When I went to get my hair cut the last time, my stylist was like, what do you use on your hair? Because your hair is so much healthier than mine. And a lot of people ask me how my hair grows so fast. This is one of the components, is that I'm using shampoo and conditioner that is helping my hair health. And so that's what that is right there. Also, the shampoo is like kind of like glittery, but it is totally fine for the whole family. It's not super girly, and in fact, the conditioner has kind of more of an earthy smell. So it smells wonderful. I actually brought it to my last haircut appointment so that I could get shampooed with this instead, because I am pretty sensitive to anything that disrupts hormones, and so every product in my house is important to me for that reason. So I brought this with me, and they were loving it. So another component to my hair growth, I have no problems with my hair growing really fast, is my vitamins. And this is what really surprised me. So doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world. They're the fastest growing. They are growing as fast as Apple did. And so just think about the scope of that. And now think about, they're an essential oil company, but their number one selling product is this trio of supplements right here. And so let's talk about why that is. First of all, the standard American diet, it's not giving us what we need. Even if we try to be healthy and eat lots of fruits and vegetables, the nutrients that used to be in those fruits and vegetables, they're way down. So that unfortunately, we have depleted our soil. We're not taking care of how we are producing those. And so the nutrients are way down, even if we're eating a high plant diet. And so what this is designed to do is to help kind of autocorrect for our diet and for the nutrient deficiencies that we're seeing in our produce. And so this is going to support every single system in your body. And I didn't realize the power of that. I didn't realize how much I needed that until I started taking them. And a lot of people will say that. They're like, I'm young, I don't need supplements, that's for old people. That's exactly what I thought when I first got these. And they came with my kit, and so I was like, I don't want to waste them, but I don't think I'm gonna, Every vitamin I had ever taken, I hadn't noticed a huge difference. And so when I started taking this, I was not expecting anything. And so 2 weeks into it, I realized when I stopped to think, I was missing things that I had been dealing with my entire life. Like all of a sudden I'm realizing, wait a second, I'm not feeling this way. I'm not experiencing that symptom. And so it was kind of this like gradual lift of all of these things I had been dealing with for my entire life. And so my life looks differently now because my body's getting the nutrients that it needs and getting them in the right quantities. And all of these are coming from whole food sources. And so we're getting the version of the vitamin that our body recognizes. Our brain goes, oh, okay, I know exactly what that is. That's broccoli. We're going to use it, right? So especially for people who don't like to eat their vegetables, there are vegetables in here and you don't even have to taste them. It's awesome. So it's going to support our brain health. So that means it's going to help us focus. It's going to support our energy because it's supporting every cell in our body. We're going to have better sleep. We're going to have a better emotional stability. And so all of those are benefits that we should experience on our normal basis, but we may not be because of the toxins in our household or just other lifestyle factors. So this is where I go. Also helps with that hair and nail health, so that's just an added bonus. But I love the way I feel on this. I can't go off of it now and not be miserable. So that's where people really notice a difference, is if they happen to run out because they didn't order more in time, they will immediately start to notice and be begging for their mailman to show up. We use On Guard toothpaste because clove is in On Guard. It's really good for gum health. And this is safe for everybody in the family. So we use On Guard toothpaste. It's also an immune support boost, just twice a day, which is awesome. Easy way to boost the immune system. On Guard, we like to put a bowl of water and put 2 drops of On Guard in there. Cut up some apples and put them in there. On Guard has major antioxidant properties, so it's going to keep your apples from turning brown. It's also going to flavor them a little bit. and give you an immune boost that way. We've got frankincense that we use daily, lemon in our water. Terrazyme is for people who need extra digestive support, and most people think that they don't need extra digestive support, and then when they take Terrazyme, they're like, wow, okay, I probably do have more issues than I thought. And so these two products right here, probiotics that are designed specifically and uniquely to get to your gut instead of dissolve in your stomach, and digestive enzymes are huge for people who need extra support there. And 70% of your immune system is in your gut. So if your gut's not right, your immune system's not right, you're all out of whack. Balance oil. Everybody in our house gets balance on their feet when they first wake up so that we're starting the day right. So I've talked about breathe, talked about digestion. We didn't talk about past tense. That's one I keep in my purse. I may have talked about that actually. Keep in my purse for tension, discomfort, stress. Apply to your temples, the back of your neck. It's also a good energizing boost. It's pretty intense. Melaleuca for skin, immune function, cleaning surfaces. Lavender for sleep, reducing anxious feelings. Ooh, if you have been in the sun all day, you want some lavender and frankincense on there. That all-purpose spray I talked about, lavender, melaleuca, frankincense, yep, you want that. Serenity for restful sleep, also for massive feelings of stress. It can help to decrease that stress, calm the emotions. Coconut oil, that's how we use oils safely and effectively. Aroma touch to lessen tension, good massage oil. Frankincense for mood, cellular function, and the nervous system, a huge one. Lemon for cleansing, you can also clean your house with it. So we make an On Guard cleaning spray. We just grab the On Guard concentrate cleaner, put 2 tablespoons in our sprayer bottle, fill it with water, and then I like to add oils to it. So I like to add things like lemon and spearmint for extra cleansing and just so that it's a fun smell. And then Terrazyme, which is that extra digestive support. Here is all the benefits of those supplements that we talked about. There is a 30-day satisfaction guarantee on that, so they will refund your money if you use it for a month and you're like, nah, this did nothing for me, I feel just the same, because that just doesn't happen. So it's for maximum nutrition, for energy, focus, relief, and well-being. You've got whole food vitamins and minerals in there in the right balance formula. There's antioxidants, energy, cell longevity, omega-3, 6s, and 9s for your brain health. There's also 9 essential oils in there, so super easy way to use your oils. Antioxidant and DNA protection, eye, brain, nervous system health, liver function, digestive health, more energy, less discomfort, immune function, stress management, cardiovascular health, and healthy inflammation response. So huge things. So this is what it looks like to kind of start incorporating oils into your life. So taking your doTERRA supplements, adding your doTERRA enzymes, this helps you to absorb your nutrients better. Lemon in your water every day or another citrus oil, frankincense, a couple drops under the tongue in the morning and at night will help support the entire body. On Guard, 2 to 3 drops in your water or on some apples every day. doTERRA Balance on your feet to start the day off right. That also just helps literally balance everything in your body. And then probiotics for proactive defense. So super easy ways just to kind of transform the way that you are living. All right, so now I've shown you what it looks like to live an oil lifestyle. So let's just recap. So before, if I had like an itchy area on my skin, okay, I'm probably just going to have to deal with it and just suck it up because I'm not going to run out and get something for that. Now I've got something like lavender or even frankincense or that all-purpose spray. I can put it right on and feel instant relief. Okay, before I might feel car sick or just a little bit of digestive discomfort and I might just power through it, you know, I'm just dealing with that today. Now I've got a tool in my house that I can immediately start to feel better. Or if my kid is feeling that way, I can immediately help him to feel better right away. And so it just looks like having the tools in your house to be both proactive, keeping yourselves healthy, and having solutions at your fingertips to address anything that comes up. And so we don't sit there and suffer through things anymore. We have solutions in our house that are really easy to use, and we use them. So when you're using them consistently like that, you are going to fall in love with them because you've never experienced life like that before, having all those answers that are super easy to use. Okay, so I don't want to show you all these amazing things without showing you how you can order them yourself. So if you are ready to live that kind of lifestyle where you don't have to suffer through things and you've got answers to what you're dealing with, then I'm going to show you the best ways to do that. So you have the opportunity to order everything that you want, anything that you found that you loved. You've got the opportunity to order it at the same price as I do, and in fact, doTERRA extends to brand new people an even deeper discount. And so I'm going to extend that to you so that you can get the best deal and see what that looks like. So they offer these kits that are pre-made, and the reason why they've done this is because when you're getting started, a lot of times it's hard to figure out what you need, or maybe you need a whole house detox and you are definitely ready for something different. They've taken away all the guesswork for you and made it really easy. Okay, so this is the dream kit. Okay, whole household makeover. You've got the vitamins that we talked about, skin care that is going to help your help your cells repair. You've got digestive support in here, all the oils, every single oil, all the rollers. You've got soap, you've got shampoo, conditioner, you've even got laundry detergent that's going to help your health rather than hurt it. Things like trim shakes to help you manage your metabolism, skin care, I mean everything you can think of, all the emotional oils. This is the dream kit because you can just start fresh and start living a non-toxic lifestyle and have all the solutions. So if that's really important to you, this is a kit for you because you're going to save the most money. So you save $866, and then they also give you $400 doTERRA dollars back, and then you also start at 25% rewards. So instead of anybody who gets started with doTERRA saves 25% off the oils, but you would be starting at 50% off because you started with the whole house reset. So that's cool. So instead of getting your oils for 25% off, you really get them 50% off. Okay, so then there are some other options. So I'm going to show you the one that I started with because I really wanted the whole house reset, but that just wasn't in my budget at the time. And so the one that I started with was this one right here. So this is kind of a mini reset. And this one you're still saving $228. So huge savings. That's $228 cheaper than I could get it. And so you get the shampoo and conditioner we talked about, our favorite diffuser that goes for 10 hours. You still get the vitamins. You get the On Guard products to support your immune system. You get digestive support, the Breathe and Correct X for on-the-go support, coconut oil, all the oils that we talked about, and huge discounts. So you're going to save $228. And then they're also going to give you $100 doTERRA dollars back. Kind of works like Kohl's Cash a little bit. But I'll tell you how to make it not expire. Okay, so you are going to start at an added 15% rewards with this one. And so instead of getting just that 25% off, you are going to get that 25% off plus 15% back. And so that works out to be basically 40% off your oils from here on out. So that's really awesome. Now, this is not in everybody's budget. And so we want you to pick the kit that meets both your needs and your budget. And so there are some other collections that help you still get started at a great price. You still save money off of what it would be to purchase these individually. But you just have to see what's best for you. Where do you need to start health-wise? What are your needs? And then what is your budget? Let's find where those two things meet up. Get you started for the best price possible. And then we can go from there. You can continue ordering a little bit at a time if you want to build up your collection and have all the solutions that we talked about. Okay, now when you get your oils, then I'm going to call you or meet with you, depending on, how far away we are. And I'm going to show you the smartest way to buy oils so that you save the most money. And so I will show you that when we meet after you get your oils. Okay, so now what I want you to do is just go through. Here's a wish list. Check off. Okay, what's everything you want? Okay, let's talk about what are the most... what oils do we need to prioritize the most right now? Maybe put a star next to those. Then take a look. Okay, so what are our needs? What oils do we need to address that? What do we want our life to look like? What's our budget? And then we're going to make a decision. Okay, so then you're going to flip to the back. See this beautiful picture? All right, you're going to flip to the next one. And this is to set up your wholesale account. So that means you're going to get oils at the same price as me. And so up here, you're just going to choose, okay, what are we starting with? Which collection that's discounted? It's going to remind you some of the benefits of those collections that you might choose. If you want to add anything on, like maybe your kit doesn't come with toothpaste or a diffuser and you want to add that on, you can do that here. If you already know what you want to get next month or you have kind of an idea, they've got some options here, but you can also just write in whatever you want. And so this is if you want to do that. Almost everybody does this. Honestly, 70% of doTERRA customers put something on an order for next month because they know that they want to keep adding to their collection or they need to replenish. And so you can go ahead and write that in. And then what I need for you to do is just fill in these green spots. And once we fill in those green spots, then we can just enter this into the system. And these oils will ship straight to you. So you're going to get a box of oils. And that box of oils is going to come with this beautiful guidebook. Okay, so this one's called the doTERRA Essentials. And so it's going to come with this beautiful guidebook. And it's going to tell you the benefits. And also, you're going to get these lovely stickers. And so you'll be able to label them like this. So you definitely, everybody can do this. When you first get your oils, you're going to find your stickers in the middle of your book. Go ahead and label your bottles so that they're easier to find. Walk around your house. Put your oils where you're going to use them. Put your frankincense on your nightstand so you remember to do 2 drops into your tongue in the morning. Put your balance on your nightstand so you're putting it on your feet when you first wake up. Things like that, okay? So you're going to get this beautiful guidebook that shows all the oils and their benefits, and it's going to help you to get started. So you don't have to remember everything that we talked about, okay? So it's going to have the oils, it's going to have the key benefits, how to use it, and like On Guard, it's going to show you the different ways you can get that, okay? Also, when you get your box of oils, you are going to get a welcome packet from me with some things to get started, just to help making your introduction and transition a little bit easier. And I'm also going to either meet with you or get on the phone and make sure that you know, okay, how do we use these? Which room should I put this in? Do I need to mix up a roller bottle? How do I use these safely with my kids? I help you with all of that, and I'm also going to help you to access your account and know how to use that, because you're completely in control of that. And you get to choose how often you order and how much you order. And then I'm just going to show you the best ways to save money and get free products and use that, like doTERRA dollars, Kohl's Cash. And so I help you with that process. And then we're going to also plug you into our Facebook community, which is over 1,100 people. And that community is there for you for 24-hour support. So you can go there and search, like if all of a sudden you've got a stomach bug in your house and you need to find a solution real quick in the middle of the night, we will connect you with a community that has so many of those answers already answered. And then if you don't find your answer, you can post it there. And there are over 1,100 people who have used these oils in their families, and they will help to support you through that. Okay, so you're not going to be on your own trying to figure out this transition. We're going to walk you through every step of the way, and we're just excited to see people stop suffering. That's the whole reason why I do this. So when I first got my oils, I did not want anyone to know that I even had oils. Okay, I didn't want them to think I was some crazy lady. And so now my heart really changed because of what I experienced. So when we started living this essential oil lifestyle and we got the toxins out of our house and we replaced everything with non-toxic things, when we started diffusing daily and taking our supplements, we really started to feel better and have better immune function and feel better mentally and physically and have solutions when somebody's got a stomach ache and they just don't feel great and we have a solution to help them. We just decided that we could not keep that to ourselves. And so now I share it with anyone who is ready and who wants something different, who's ready to have a solution, because I feel like you deserve it. You deserve that I don't keep this to myself. And so I do this 100% for you guys, and I love to hear your stories, your success stories, and how you are starting to take care of your family in better ways and experiencing better health. So I absolutely love it. Share all your stories with me. Please call, text, and email, Facebook message me with any happy oil stories because it literally makes my day. So that being said, usually when people start using their oils, they experience these fantastic results and they tell somebody about it. So let's say you tell somebody about it and they want to learn more. That is a perfect opportunity for you to host a class if you're interested in maybe seeing what it looks like to host a class or workshop. So you can just get a couple people together and I will help to train them just like I've trained you here. And that's a great way to introduce other people who you want to share this with as well. And let's say you want to take that a step further. And so not everybody does this, but some people like me, if you're like me and you experience these benefits and you decide that it's not fair for you to keep this to yourself and you want to turn around and share this with other people, then I'd be happy to show you what it looks like. You can kind of shadow me and figure out, okay, what does it look like to share this with other people and to do this as a business? And I would be so delighted to help you do that, because not only can you experience health freedom and emotional freedom through doTERRA, but they also offer an opportunity for financial freedom. And they want to be the company that helps to get the most people out of debt. And that, to me, is hugely responsible and just a great testimony to them. So if you were trying to get debt free, if you need extra income, if you want to replace what you're doing, like I did, I quit my job teaching to teach about oils. If you are in any of those scenarios and you want to learn more about that, then that's what I'm here for. I'm here to introduce you and show you what's the next step for that. And it's not for everybody, but for those of you who think that that is the opportunity that you've been looking for, then that's what I'm here for. And I'm ready to not only hear oil stories and how much better you and your family are feeling, but I want to hear like, hey, we just paid this off, or now we're able to go on vacation, or we can afford to send our kids to a different school, or whatever that looks like for your family. I am totally here to serve you and your family and see your success, because that's what I'm here for. That's why I do this. And so if any of those things apply to you, just reach out. Know also that you can send your friends to me. So let's say you don't want to keep it to yourself, but you really feel like you don't have the time to talk to them about oils or host a workshop or have a business. That's fine too. Just send them my way and I'll be happy to connect them and get them started. Okay, so thanks so much for sticking with me, and I can't wait to see you start to live an essential oil lifestyle and reap the benefits of that, and can't wait to get you plugged into our oil community, because they are amazing and they offer continuing education all the time that's just quick and easy from your phone. So can't get much better than that. So can't wait to help you get started. So as soon as you get those green portions filled in on this form, all you have to do is print it out. And as soon as you get those green portions filled in, then we will get your oils in the mail on their way. They ship straight from doTERRA to you. They come super fast. And then we'll get you plugged into our oil community so you can get started. All right. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.